Hello, my name is Mr. Chris, and I'm back on the grind in Final Fantasy. Today, doing more MSQ. We are on As You Wish. Whistle loudly at the designated locations. Interesting. Let's go and whistle. Let's leave Limsa Lominsa. Oh yeah. Last time I played this, I collected my warrior armor off stream. I've got this now. Don't I look great? Let me get rid of the HUD. Also, I've learned that you can do, not this button, emotes. Where is it? You can do this. You can do slash visor. It's the little things in life. You have no idea how much that amuses me. It's also something that, like, you very rarely see in games. So I'm wearing it. I'm wearing all the warrior stuff. It was the best. I've also made the fighter armor. My glamour plate. Slapped it on a glamour plate, but it is just the same as this one. Just a different color tint. So I look a bit different now. Oh, let's whistle, I guess. Whistle loudly at the location. Do I just do slash whistle? Whistle command does not exist. Do I just click the area? I just click the area. I was way overthinking it. It has been an extremely hot week this week over here in Belgium. So I have been suffering and streaming less. It's just too hot to do anything, even play games. But it's over apparently. Next week it's gonna be way colder and rainier. So it's probably a good time to get a whole bunch of streams in. I'm thinking of starting Indiana Jones, the single player game. Do one of those in the evening. That might be a weekend stream though. And I wish it was raining like this in real life. I would go outside and stand in the rain in a heartbeat. If you hear wind blowing in the microphone, I am sorry, but I am not putting the fan away. I need it. Greetings, mate. Might you be the one the captain said would come calling? Aye, I thought so. Pay attention now, cause I ain't explaining myself twice. Huh? Don't you turn away from me. Years ago, when we was weighing up how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across this beastman Aetherite you see. What's that look for? Not familiar with him? He speaks of an unamplified Aetherite, which has been claimed by a beast tribe, lest you wonder. There is no fundamental difference between such Aetherites and those which you have used on countless occasions, Mango. Of course. I always appreciate your advice, Ishtola. I'm definitely not getting a little ham and cheese snack out right now. Some Serrano. She got lost. Oh yeah, why am I walking? I have my chocobo. Let's go, Charlie! These are some crazy looking kobolds. Is that armor or is that his face? Oh no, it's definitely a helmet. They've got whiskers. They're kinda rat-like. Interesting. So this is the Aetherite, a company of heroes used to gain access to Titan's sanctuary. It says Paplimo speculated. It seems you will have to proceed without me, Mango. I must needs remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby. Excuse me. Thank you, Connor. Okay, let's head into this crystal. Let's do it. I have located a new hand touches the beacon. That's what my brain was trying to say. One far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you will find there. So stint not in your preparation. Preparation. Who needs to prepare? Let's go straight in. Level 34. Easy. What you up to, Connor? It's rare not seeing you on the Discord. And the kobolds are so weird in this. Oh? What is this Dynasty Warriors-esque music kicking in? Okay, I see. Always busy. The Lord of Crags. Overdweller, art thou deaf to their weeping? Thy vile kind covered ever the blessing of the Lord, and murder my children, my crew. All in service to great. Such sins are beyond pardon. Ah, but I am not the first to suffer thy defiance. Thou didst bring Ifrit low. Yeah, you're next, buddy. Godless overdweller, the myriad heresy shall not go unpunished. Upon thee shall I wreak a terrible vengeance. This is very David versus Goliath, POV. I feel like I need a slingshot. Also, I think my brain is 100% rotten. As soon as I saw him form out of a boulder of magma, the only thing I could think of was, man, if only Chris Redfield was here to punch him. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that I'm going to have to avoid magma in this fight. Big jump, big smash. The music for this is awesome. I cannot target it. Oh, there we go. heart is destroyed, but I fear we've only just begun. Oh my god. It's over 9,000. This music is going crazy. What is even happening right now? Oh no, the Lord of Crags, the Great Father title has fallen. Look at me in my little warrior armor. Oh, we're getting high again. The crimes of the Overdweller shall never be forgiven, never be forgotten. No, no, never. I like the design of these kobolds a lot. They look interesting. Can't quite tell. They look like rat men. It was your kin who broke the covenant. We have acted only in defense of our lands. Yeah. It's always in defense of your lands. Now get out of here. Get out of here, you little scabs. That looked like 4 out of 6. Oh, the Empire. Now these are the readings one would expect of an icon. I've seen enough. We proceed as planned. Are you sure that is wise, my lord? I'm sure that's not his voice. But that's the vibe he's giving me. Like, nerdy guy in a big pile of armor. Then trust in mine. Ritatin, my curiosity, as you so eloquent put it, would have bested Titan in the blink of an eye. Oh, it's the masked people. It is. No greater single power has ever been conceived, much less realized. I started slurring there. Many battles, yada yada yada. Is he rocking 2 shields? 2 shields with cannons in them. Is that what I saw? Food. And now he has a fort. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bearer. Far though you have come, your work is far from done. Yeah, feels like it. You have just started the MMO. There is much more for you to do. And naught remains to Marcus Passon. Well, the Asians are nothing if not elusive. It is of little wonder that they should cast advanced teleportation magics as well. They've never said, they've never pronounced the name of the evil organization in a cutscene, so I don't know how to pronounce it. So I'm gonna keep calling them Asians, because That's how I think it's pronounced. But that they would choose to consort with the Empire. What common goal could they possibly share? A bit too late, Stola. Okay. Okay. Let's teleport out of here, yeah. %90 of this game's cutscenes are people nodding at each other. Alexia! Shit! I fully expected there to be an invisible wall stopping you from going off. And that is how the adventure ended. Titan done with. I kind of wish I could have drawn that fight out a bit longer, because the lyrics just started kicking in for the song when I defeated him. I'm normally not into that kind of music, but I was feeling it during that fight. I was like, yeah, this works. What's up next, Istola? Report to High Commander of our mission success. I can do that. Job done. Do I have a title? I don't remember where you see that. Oh, I have no titles, okay. Hello, Commander. We have successfully defeated Titan. Or the avatar of Titan, I guess? The icon? Whatever. I am just a mango mouse. Oh, my phone is ringing. Mango, this is Minfilia. Istola has informed me of your success. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and Istola emerged from Gomoro unscathed. Why, Tataru and the others seemed as glad of that as they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. Oh yeah? We throw in a party? It better have a female bronze dancer there, or whatever the NPC's name was last time. These people aren't normally here. That's worrying. Or I've just never paid attention to them. Another dance party in Costa del Sol. If stuff is different. No! Okay. Person that was cleaning here with a rake isn't here. Maybe they're still fine. Oh, I thought it was like a mark on the shoulder, but it's just a bow tie. Noraxia. This one is glad. Walking one is safe. What the hell is happening? Are we...
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed.
It still takes me off guard every time I actually hear their voices. It happens so randomly.
Thank heavens he is safe.
Okay, let's autoplay this. Just sit back and watch the show.
Louisoire, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
Advance no further!
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan. Bring him forth, or you shall know no mercy.
Confound it. Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you. I surrender myself on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
Oh, god damn.
No!
Conditions of surrender denied.
Cease at once!
Have you not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away.
We must
Though we have
away.
not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough! We leave! Bring the prisoners.
What were you about to say? A church in Easter Talalan. Oh god, it's going fast. I saw that you tried to protect them. You got your shit rocked. You got kicked like crazy. No. Seek shelter at the church. Old school Final Fantasy, eh? What is that even gonna mean? Back to happy music. Oh, I've been there before, I think. It's a big old graveyard. Wow. Oh, is something troubling you? You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. Is there anything I can do to help? Anything at all? You need to ask. Curse my enemies, father. Call down divine vengeance upon those who have butchered my friends. What a wild thing to say. The wild roses are dead. How could this have happened? Are you certain that Minfilia was among those taken by the Garleans? Garleans! Shake my fist. Let us pray no further harm comes to them. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It's the least I can do for a friend of Minfilia's. Oh, is this new base camp? We will find them. He's a trifle shy. Why did he walk in so, like, threatening? Hello? Womp womp. A personal request. Excuse me, Mango. Do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horologe, which was found in the pocket of a man brought here for burial. There is something familiar about it, but just what I cannot say. Okay? Sure, let's go do it. Kinda, but not really. I vaguely remember many years ago on either PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2, I don't even remember which console, that a friend of mine owned, and I would go over there on the weekends just to watch him play Final Fantasy, but I have no idea which one he played. It was a big box with like 4 discs in it or something. So that was my first like introduction to Final Fantasy, but God knows if I remember what happened in there. Then other than that, I have played the Blitzball one. What's that? Is that 9? Is that 10? I don't remember. Recently, like last year, almost 2 years ago now, I played the remake of 7, the with Cloud and stuff like that. That was very fun. That was a really good remake. I watched people play 13 Lightning Returns, but everybody hated it, so I never really got into it. I played a lot of 15, the road trip, the boys band road trip game, but never really finished it. But it's kind of unfinished anyway, that game. Its ending is all over the place. And I've seen multiple YouTubers and streamers and stuff over the year play through like many of the other Final Fantasy games. So I know of them. I've got like little bits and trivia, but I'm not super familiar with everything. Is this... I can't think of his name now, but he pretty much shows up in almost every Final Fantasy game. And a lot of the time he's like an airship captain or something like that. Is that this guy? Is that what he is going to be? The second I saw his goggles peek out from under the hood, that's the vibe he gave me. I've seen Biggs and Wedge, which is also like 2 characters that are in every Final Fantasy apparently. I did not realize they were a reference slash joke to Star Wars. Okay. I quickly skimmed over the text there, but she pretty much was like, my condolences for everything that happened. Maybe helping us put some people to rest will ease your mind. Gotta go talk to a merchant. Where is this guy? Oh. I was already aware that guns exist in this universe, but seeing somebody just roll in with like 2 arm-bolted revolvers and start blasting was still a bit like, oh yeah, there's guns. Oh. Well, that's... just piled them up, didn't we? I guess what else are you supposed to do? Noraxia can't even like grab their corpse of the leafy person. I'm very much aware that cutscene damage. I don't know where I'm putting all these corpses, to be honest. Cutscene damage and in-game damage are very different. But that lady just killed Norexia, the plant person, by just kicking the shit out of them into a wall. That did not look like a kill move to me. But then again, I have been like hitting things for like 10 minutes before they die, so my damage scale might be a bit scuffed. I do love that. Well, I don't love. I think it's it's weird that the icon for corpses in your inventory is a bundle of flowers. I mean, yeah, if you like full on karate kick a cabbage into a wall, there's not gonna be much left. Yeah. Oh. It's a cool card though, with the balloons. Is this guy complaining that I was taking too long, that he's gonna die of old age? Dude, I'm like picking up my friends here. But I guess if this is his job, he does this on a daily. Oh, off we go. Goodbye. Oh god, there's so many quest markers here now. I see that you decided to heed my advice. I pray that in doing so you found some small measure of peace. The first carriage from Vesper Bay arrived not long ago. That was fast. Are you telling me they traveled like in the same amount of time it took me to just teleport over here? How long is teleporting taking me? Ooh, a bandana. Mithril spectacles, excuse me. Mr. Potter. Bury me not on the lone prairie. This one is surprised to see Walking One and Little Solace. How can these ones assist Walking One? I've got some bad news. What did this description say? The sliff's peaceful expression belies the fact she no longer lives. Somebody had to make that description for that item. Norexia, but this one does not understand. Comuxio, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to Little Solace, but why? These ones have not requested further aid. Norexia, how did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. And you see, this lady in like full white armor came blasting in with 2 revolvers strapped to her wrists. Yes, many friends were lost. Tell this one that Norexia was brave. Tell this one that Norexia did not suffer. Well... this one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Norexia home, Walking One. These ones also wish to thank Praying One. Tell Praying Ones that these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial ones must pay. Imperial ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Norexia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. But then more of you will die. But I'll take the help against the Empire. I feel like I'm gonna have to travel here a few times, so I'm gonna I've set it as my home point. Just in case. Probably should also favorite it, but I've already started running away, so not going back. We thank you for your service to the church and to the sylphs. You may be pleased to know that in your absence we interred the remaining scions in the Lich Yard. Okay. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends. If so, I would remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Mango. I mean, I'm gonna take the spectacles. There's a lot going on here. A lot of stuff I'm gonna ignore. I have to have glasses in my glamour chest. One of my friends got back onto playing Final Fantasy. She was going through some of her glamour sets, and she had so many of them. I was like, I get it now. I get why people are so into the like customizing your outfit in this game. It's fun collecting bits and pieces and like slapping them on as glamours. Shortcut. Increases beast gauge by 50. Can only execute when in combat. Yeah, does that just immediately give me a 50 in the beast gauge so I can do my warrior abilities? Okay. That is not bad. I knew it, he was watching me, but why? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. Okay. Imperial sword. Some guy attacked me in the graveyard. I'll take the money. Pam pam pam. What a dramatic entrance.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate. At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the 7th Dawn.
They made him sound so snobby.
And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Sid Garland. I have come for you.
Sid, that's the name. It is him. It's crazy that the goggles like gave it away.
You are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait, Hear me, Sid. Eorzea needs you.
Is he gonna throw the cloak off in dramatic fashion? Bye. Are you going, Connor?
Cid, was it? Here. These belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life.
Am I crazy or does his voice sound different now?
But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did. 'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the 3 city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction,
But now?
leaving the Scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak. Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Cid.
I have an airship?
Apparently. That's your thing.
Yes, Cid, you do. Your very own airship. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
Oh my god, the drip. Old man, jeez.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
Serious face.
They need my airship. They need me.
Quest complete. Okay, I'm still alive. Looks like it. Oh. Hey, they also have the glamour armor that I was wearing. Ah, can't even look at it in here. What a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland would at last be found within our church. It defies imagination. What a weird coinkydink. There's no way we're gonna fly an airship, right? That would be awesome. Hello. Bye. That was... Ooh, okay, that's fun. You have come in search of Fort? Then well met, for you have found him. Indeed, I have served as a waiter for many years, since before the great snows came to court us. What exactly is this about? A whaler, rather, not a waiter. Ah, the final fight of the Enterprise. I do remember that day. The Enterprise. Whoa! I guess since you can just fast travel, no problem. It's all okay, but I feel like the quests are always so spread out in this. It's like, okay, now go to a completely different zone, talk to a guy, go somewhere else. Some very dramatic music in this zone. Can't tell if that's a cannon or like to look at the stars. It looks like a cannon on the tower up there. Hello, sir. Oh, it is an observatorium. Hello, have mercy, are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I'm on duty. We're stretched thin as it is. And where in the hells is that knight I sent out on patrol? He should have returned ages ago. Guess who's gonna have to go look for the knight? Perhaps I have use for you, if you still wish to aid us search the wilds to the west for my missing man. You will know him by his uniform, that of House Durandare, as is mine. Okay. Oh. Brave Sir Knights. Oh shit. If it wasn't for you, sir, I reckon they would have finished me off. Despicable dragon-loving bastards. That was a mercy they didn't deserve. I prayed the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend. There's some religious tension here. Just an airship in the sky and what looks to be a dragon. Something is flapping its wings over there. Could just be a bird. I think they're just birds. Everything just looks big to me. Those are fun hats. I guess that means that they are magic users. Ah, the gentleman come in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Ludovois be thinking? It is true that we maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because of this information is used to chart Dravanian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers lurking around. If you would persist with your inquiries, pray seek an audience with Chief Astrologian Frolomort up above. Okay. Up above we go. She was pretty much like, ugh, I can't believe we're letting you in here. That's so unsafe. Well, be free to roam through our tower and go all the way to the top floor to talk to our guy. Hello. No, absolutely not. Have you any inkling what it is you ask? I just climbed like a billion stairs to come and ask you this. Were our records to fall into the wrong hands, it could change the course of a war which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between southern nations. Ours is a holy crusade. We were the arbiters of the Halones will. I will not put our great nation at risk. Certainly not to help a foreigner locate a missing airship of all things. Pardon the intrusion. I almost called him Voldemort. Voldemort? I wish to speak with you regarding the recent... Oh, I did not realize you had a guest. Inquisitor Ghislaine, you honor us with your presence, sir. The gentleman was just leaving. Ah, you must be the one who rescued House Durendair's knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I am told you seek an airship last seen in Cortes 5 years ago, yes? Inquisitors, they always know everything. You come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. The snows can come quickly in Cortes. One moment you may feel as though you have a firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and the next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation. Blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard, it would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark whilst traveling. Do not give in to temptation and deviate from your course. I don't know if it would be fun, but I would love a game like this, where you actually have to use the in-universe knowledge. Like, you don't have a world map, you don't have a local map, you don't have a bunch of like UI and HUD information telling you what's what. To actually like find your way, you have to use landmarks and stuff. It would be super annoying, but it would be interesting, I think. Uh-oh. Oh! How did I survive that? I just wanted to jump down one level, but I bumped my head into the stairs. I need to... Having just said that I would want to try a game without the UI and the map and stuff, I keep running off of edges by accident, so perhaps it's for the best that I have things telling me where to go. An Ixali Wild Talon. We gotta kill you. You're on the list. What's that person? What is that? Is he riding a pig? What a relief to see someone other than a goddamned birdman. I thought I could finish my work whilst the Ixal were away, but they returned far quicker than I anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope that they might leave again before I froze too. Wait, who are you? You're not one of our knights. A man of House Durendair cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Good day, sir. Huh. Interesting. So they are astrologians, however you pronounce it. What do they believe in? Reading the stars? Back up the tower we go. Did not realize I could be on on the chocobo in here. The arrogant fool returned not long before you arrived. Muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever serves him right for underestimating the dangers our knights face every day. Ah, but you are eager to locate your airship. It may surprise you that, by saving him, you have already aided your own cause. House Durandare is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion, as it is their duty to sound the alarm at the first sign of Dravanian aggression. Yet you have already aided them twice, for which they are honor-bound to repay you. Even so, they will not grant you access to the observatorium's records. That is just as well, for there are other ways you might locate your missing airship. What I propose is that you petition Lord Portalain for an official introduction to the other high houses. The word of House Durandare carries tremendous weight in Ishgard. Should the captain consent, you would have little trouble obtaining information from the other high houses. Ah, politics. Can I go all the way to the roof? What's up here? Oh. Eh. It is very tempting. Hello, I'm here, so you can introduce me to the other houses? Recover the stolen wares to prove myself. Another test. Look, little guy. It's a big one. He's like you, but bigger. That castle I was looking at is a dungeon. So we get those on the map. There's some interesting names in here. Steel Vigil. Definitely seems like a big fort of some sort. I got your supplies. God bless you, friend. It's all here. Every last... Ah, but wait. That chest over there looks like it might have been pillaged. Bloody hells. That's the personal property of Lord Fransal, too. I don't know why I went with that accent. Are you certain? Clearly an attempt was made to open it, but the lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify the context against your shipping manifest, be my guest. Ooh, music of mysterious inspection. Fury, take me, a draconian rosary, in the possession of Lord Fransel? Yet perhaps this is not so difficult to fathom. House Helenard is whispered to be infested with heretics. Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention, sir. I shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under these circumstances, I must strongly advise against associating with House Helenard. Your other introductions will need to be postponed as well. It is the duty of every Ishgardian to root out and destroy heretics. All else must wait until this matter is resolved. Great. Amazing. The Rose and the Unicorn. Lord Fransel is no heretic. He is a goodly, righteous man, wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this because I served House Helenard for years prior to the calamity. I mean, people change. You must go to Skyfire Locks and warn him of the coming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. So... we thinking he's really a heretic? Or is he being framed? Yes, you look as though you have something to say, do you? Yeah, that's why I'm talking to you. Oh god. Is that an Edelweiss in your pocket, or are you happy to meet me? I will go with the wild rose blooms. I seek an audience with the bearers of the white lily. Of course I didn't pay attention. Is it the rose again? Nope. Then it's the white lily. Then you have come to the wrong place. What? Is it the Edelweiss in your pocket, or are you happy to meet me? That's crazy. How is that the correct one? I will sooner die than become a thrall of the dragons. Alas, it matters little what I say at this point. Although the Draconian Rosary was not found in my possession, it will still be considered by many to be proof of my heresy. I must do my uttermost to prove my innocence to the Inquisitor, for if they harbor even the slightest doubt, this will only add weight to the incessant accusations our house has suffered of late. It's as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall. You risk much by coming here. Okay, we have a letter to deliver. Ooh, the war map. It's a bit low textured. Can't really make it out. If there is any justice in this world, these charges will receive no serious consideration. It is beyond inconceivable. Ah yes, the letter made mention of a pressing matter with which you required assistance. Airship! So this enterprise you speak of was last seen above Cortes before the calamity 5 years ago. I fear it may prove difficult to find any eyewitnesses to these events, for while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Cartano, we were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf and share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy as a guest of House Fortemps. We level up! Level 53, let's go! Oh, they're just hanging out by the fire. Why, hello, good sir. What's that, an airship, you say? I hate to disappoint you, but I know nothing of what you seek. Likely no one of House Fortemps does, for if they did, I would definitely know as well. Okay. She's the one to go to for all the gossip. Interesting. I like the vibe of this place. Inquisitors, astrologers, heretics, knights. This is very Warhammer Fantasy coded. Oh. There must be some way to... Who are you? A friend of Lord Holland? I want to help you. I truly do, but these accusations of heresy have thrown House Halenart into chaos. Right now we must focus on combating these charges and preserving our reputation. These igloos? Oh, hell yeah. Snowman as well. A cool little place to chill. Can I sit on these? I'm kinda like really on the edge of it. Oh god, where do we have to go now? Ugh, back where we came from. I take it you did not learn anything of use? No. Nor did he. Great. Okay, well... This back and forth. Ooh, we do have to go to the Steel Vigil now. Yeah, let's go see what's going on over there. I am curious. Huh. Is this the way? Ooh. It's like the ruins of an ancient fort, it looks like. I see a bunch of knights. Ah. How's it going dealing with the Inquisitors? No, stay back. The Fiend is still here. Oh, it's a Grand Davis. It died really fast. Get up, Sir Knight. Get up, Lady Knight. Huh. Wonder what quest they're doing. Ow. A foolish thing to do. I hope I'm helping by attacking the monsters that other player is fighting and not just stealing their kills. What are these little things? Are you a sheep? Oh my god. You're a very fluffy black sheep-like creature. I want one. Oh shit! Okay. That took me by surprise. Can I not die of fall damage? That's twice now I survived it with like very little health. What did you find at the Steel Vigil? I see, a reckless plan, but at least it did not cost him and his knights their lives. I have news for you as well. A witness to the final fight of the Enterprise has been found. Alas, that is a complication. It has become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Francel at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning of this, the witness became understandably reticent to make your acquaintance. Well, there is a way to find out. I'm not gonna go do it, but I'm sure I'll do it by accident. To find out if fall damage kills you. Speak with Rickerman. Follow the evidence. Follow the money. What MSQ level am I at now? 38. I'm going through it faster than I thought, but it is still a slow process. Sakura Midnight, the Archmage. Oh. I have noticed that. I'm not too sure how the game does it, but there have been multiple instances where it's like, oh, walk away from this area. And then when you come back, something is different. I guess they make you walk away and come back so that they can spawn this stuff in without you seeing it appear. Beg your pardon? You suspect that we porters have been planting draconian rosaries in House Hulleton shipments? What nerve! If you truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels and see what you find. I will search your parcels. Just a shadow of somebody flying over. Well, how do you explain all these draconian rosaries? Are we finished? If so, I would appreciate an apology. But that's impossible. Once the knight at Widebrim Front concluded her inspection, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. And if I had been the culprit, I would have never allowed you to search my shipments. That's what the culprit would say. Say what you will to Lord Harshavard, I will not be held accountable to this. Well, I guess we'll have to go and have a little talk to... we'll have to go and talk to that knight. More draconian rosaries in every single parcel bound for Skyfire Locks? That beggars belief. Even Inquisitors must acknowledge that this is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Hellenhardt's reputation. Whoever is responsible has overplayed his hand. And praise alone that he did. Lord Farsel's trial is upon us, and we must act now if we are to clear his name. Let's help this guy clear his name. What is it, my child? Yada yada yada. Not gonna lie, this whole section of the MSQ fucking sucks. I hate this. I am not really having fun. Just dealing with all this heretical nonsense. What a weird way to follow up, like, everybody you know got murdered. Now go and deal with this stuff. It's a lot of running back and forth. Are they blasting bird people from their airships? Whoops. Almost walked straight past the quest. Hail, Mango. As you can see, Lord Francel yet lives. We must try reason with the Inquisitor. Joachim, Charlemagne Francel de Hellenart, you must stand accused of heresy. You stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defense? Hear me, brothers, these charges are false. The men and women of my line have ever opposed the Dravanians. I am no different. Since the very birth of our nation, we have gladly shed blood in service to the Holy See. Condemn me, and you will strike a blow to the enemies of Ishgard. It is for Helon to judge if you speak the truth. How are they gonna test this? What bullshit way of testing this are they gonna do? Prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury. The righteous shall take their place in Halon's halls, whilst the wicked shall reveal their dragon forms and be put to the sword. It is very much witch hunt. Oh yeah, well, if you die, then you weren't a heretic. But if you sprout wings and fly away, then aha, we got you. In the name of House Fortums, I beseech you, stay your hands. Just look at me, completely uninterested in the snow, like, oh yeah, can we get this on? Inquisitor, we have come on behalf of Lord Hogenfort. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests that the charges against Lord Francel are without merit. It's gonna be the Inquisitor that's behind it all. Lord Hogenfort has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbor private doubts, I might have allowed, but that he would dare interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of an Inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is but one punishment. We must hold them until Lord Hogenfort arrives. Mango, and remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor. Okay. Sure. It's not like I can harm it anyway. Here. I don't know why I looked up at the sky when it said the Wyvern takes to the skies. It is not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop, but this trial, like many others I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of House Halenart. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother, that we may tear ourselves apart. The fevered imaginings of a desperate man, what proof have you of this? By the Fury! A draconian rosenary, then the knight who refused to yield, it was he who summoned the Wyvern. A heretic in the ranks of the Temple Knights, this has grave implications. Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Harnovan. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel, pending further investigation. I trust you have not lost sight of that which first brought you to Cortas Mango. Pray locate your errant airship and use it. Use it. Lord Hartefeld, I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save mine? Because I know you, boy. I know you, boy. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard, and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you would have jumped off your own free will. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Halenart. Praise alone, it did not come to that, but it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Okay. Let's leave this place. Yes, please. So the Inquisitor, not in on it, but just being played like a fool, which might be worse for an Inquisitor. Whoops, accidentally hit the Windows button. That's a fun hat. A witness. Finally, some progress. How quickly the commoners' opinions change. They say Lord Francel is innocent now, but just a few days prior. Anyway, you were inquiring as to the whereabouts of the airship last seen in Corta several days before the calamity. Yes, well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night sky in the observatorium during that period. I recall that a small vessel came from the direction of Gridania and landed near the Stone Vigil in the far northwest. The garrison almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it within their walls. If so, then you would need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. Cool. So it's in the hands of a fortress. Let's summon the Electricons and go get it. Back to Francel we go for the final flight of the Enterprise. It's so funny that they named it the Enterprise. Like, that has to be a Star Trek reference, right? Is that like a common Final Fantasy trope that their airships are named after stuff like that? Or is that just unique to this game? Or is it just a weird coincidence and it's not a reference to Star Trek at all? Oh, did I just equip a random quest? I did as well. I cannot get on the desk. There we go. Just abandon his quest in front of him. Delivering a letter. The final stretch of the MSQ is back in the vanilla lands. Great. We love that. What just happened there? It looked like Nashu Blonde was getting onto their chocobo and it just turned into a flying moon. It's very pretty though. I like that. That's a cool looking mount. What is sitting next to them? Huh. I see Sid. Who are we here for? Boys. Are they not in here? Is it in here? Aha! Oh, now I have to go upstairs. Who's killing rats? What reason have you for barging into? Oh, I see. Well, you are in luck. Lord Drillwant is just up the stairs. He changed this tune real quick. You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with scale kin to secure an airship that may or may not be there? Are you the avatar of the Fury herself? We are the Scions of the Seven Dawn, Lord Drillmond. You know our name and you know our deeds. Master Galrand, you're alive, but that's impossible. Indeed it is, my lord. Do not be deceived by their hurried words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. At this critical moment in Isgardian history, as House Durandare marshals its forces to retake the Stone Vigil, who should appear in wide-brimmed front but 3 mysterious strangers. Sid Garland, missing and presumed dead since before the calamity, and 2 Scions of the Seventh Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. The lesser houses may have been duped by these grandiose lies, but I should hope that House Durandare would have a greater sense. I know not why these 3 seek the Stone Vigil, but I know that we cannot permit them to pass. Okay, Inquisitor, fuck off. Okay, we're not allowed. We're not allowed to go and get our airship. Up or down? I guess down. slay a spotted mud puppy. Okay, now we're helping them get stuff for dinner. Good goddamn. Well, talking about food, it is dinner time for me. It's already like pretty late actually for dinner. So I'm gonna go make something to eat and I'm gonna call it here for today for Final Fantasy. I'm a bit done at the moment with running back and forth for these people to level up our reputation so we can go and get the airship. But I will do it. But not tonight. I am so over all of this. All of this somehow gave me a massive headache. So I'm just gonna go and chill for the rest of the night. But yeah, as always, thank you for watching. I hope you have a good rest of the day. And I will be back with more Final Fantasy. Bye bye.